The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been... Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always... The first 3 tokens can be tested. Yes. Mortify is the branch of... One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now.
It will take some time.
Shall we wait here at the academy?
Sure you can. But don't forget... I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your... But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism. I can't say without... To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. A universe. That it seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. Enemy's simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows.
As Yotam had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you are entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
One with the sounds. No hesitation. Ha! The end has come.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it is not your resonance ability. Let's move over another round to fully test your potential.
Ha! Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Huh. Ha. I
We've gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated, so your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered ones. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps... I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to... In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, if you feel anything unusual, please come.
here's your sundial.
Mr. Mortivy, can we have the test?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise, and this sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. However, it's missing. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial. Automata mechanics isn't my... It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part. However, well, that's a no-brainer. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed... One moment. I have an income... What is it? You certainly are well in... It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortivy's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortivy needs more time. Rover, let's come back later.
Yes, of course. Indeed. You just pointed your workshop? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. Considering its entire structure, I'll drop a design for you. The parts...
Mr. Mortivy? Is that the person you were talking to earlier?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks... Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we... Rover? Please don't... This should be it. Let's go back and show it to Miss... Rover! Rover. I don't... Mr. Mortivy?
Good.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility this is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn, and the lament was this...
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou too?
The archives in the academy should have information. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortivy?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes, Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Now, what?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's located. Mao Cheng Si. Wu. If I remember correctly, the gorges of spirit can be formidable tacit. There are 2 Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets. And we both had a reason. However, her tokens can maybe she was running out. Perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, it seems there may be hidden danger. If it were you,
I would emphasize.
I'm back! I'm back! Fine.
Baijin said we made some progress.
Nothing I received a report. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but this is... Huh? Are you... Alright, I still owe you...
Do you have a place to stay, bro? I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover... Alright, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's... Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird. So it only took us 1 trip to the.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
That's the spirit. Been beating my. Whoa! She's fast. She's furious. She's a TD killing machine.
Oh, please.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shifts. I believe in ya.
Without a doubt. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan.
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range. Instructor Yan is in charge of
Come forth.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest! Shake the shapeless! Oh, bring it on! Heads up! Coming in hot! No biggie.
Let me be your blade.
Ha! Hey! Ha! Ha! on with the sounds. No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest, swift and resolute.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Gian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe if he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in... Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find... Of course.
Think you can catch up? That sucks to be you. What do we have here? You can't hide from me.
One with the sounds.
Strike from the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Ha! Deference!
Let the winds roar.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Ha! Huh.
Ha!
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest!
Sounds come forth.
here. You can't hide from me.
One with the sound.
Oh, bring it on! Coming in hot. Let me be your blade. Ha!
One with the sound. Moment of resonance.
Oh, bring it on! Lucky me, lucky you. Think you can catch up? Another day, another heroic me! Everyone safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then.
Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then. Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then. Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then. Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then. Think you can catch up? Lucky me, lucky you.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here?
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rain.
A missing person? The one you're looking for. Is he an average?
Yes. Have you seen him?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons.
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
coming in hot!
Is that the beacon?
They don't look like...
Greetings. What?
Nothing really. You see,
Excuse me, about this...
run, everyone!
I can't move.
Oh, please don't arrest us! We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need...
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can... Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few...
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides.
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal...
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
A tough nut, ain't ya?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be willing to leave in one piece.
We're begging you! Stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. Tried to run...
Then we ran out of food and cash. We ain't got the balls to rob the army. But hey, Sister being so generous. How about...
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou, even when I used to travel alone when I left my master.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie?
Pain comes with coveting.
You don't understand, girl.
I came from a seclusive... If you really can... No, I was...
Is this the only...
Heck yeah. The first one...
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages.
I see. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons?
remnants of the past.
Speeding up. Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Remnants of the past. It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power... It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power... It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power...
Watch and learn! Oh, please have something good this time. Think you can catch up?
One with the sounds. Ha! Ha! Remnants of the past. No hesitation. One with the sounds. One more time. Ha! Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade.
Hey, ha!
This should suffice for a while. With every meeting comes the inevitable parting. Let's not dwell on it. Speeding up.
An unexpected discovery. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Whoa! Bring it on!
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Please. Let the winds roar.
Oh, bring it on! I'll fire it up. Time for some hot action.
The hour is upon us. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute.
Tempest!